Hello, hello. Welcome to another one. Straighten this up a little. Where'd you find the soda at?
In the bottom of the drawer.
I looked down there and didn't see any.
There's another
You
one.
mind getting me another one? Get me one, please. Thank you. Hello, Kong. Of course. It's 24/7, but yeah, I'm running late on the live tonight. Well, it ain't too late. Just chilling, watching a movie. Let's giddy, let's go. It's Chaos is what I'm watching. Let me get some info up on it. Come on, button, work. It's Chaos that came out in 2008. And as soon as I finish this sig, we'll get some session going. Yeah, wifey's watching stuff on her phone too. Yeah, for some reason I haven't seen this one either.
You done? Fuck yeah.
You just filled your cart. Yeah, I gotta refill my cart. Most of my carts are empty except for a few. But I gotta get me a new jet lighter so I can heat up the oil so it's easier to fill the cart up. I ran out of fluid for the jet lighter. So that's one of the things I need to get out of the store. More fluid or another jet lighter. It just makes it easier. Now I do got some carts here, and I got my flour. I'll probably end up just twisting one. Actually, let me get that ready. One of the two, yeah. And for some reason, if I don't heat the oil up a little bit to make it more flexible, it's harder to syringe up and fill. So I like heating it up so it's a lot easier that way. So we get one twisted up for after. Let's see. Papers. Papers. I hate when they stick together.
Unfortunately, yeah. Well, I question how you can fuck that ass when you still manage to look at the girl. The hostages would have been in danger. They've already confessed to killing someone. It's an automatic 9-1 charge. Life sentence, maybe a deal for all.
I use hand dryer. Yeah, usually I just blow in the edge a little bit and they'll separate and I can get them separated. But shoot, I use the old-fashioned tops. So they don't come out a single sheet at a time. Oh, for the oil to heat up. I got you, yeah. Yeah, that'll work. And sometimes they use one of them candle warmers too to heat it up, but that just takes forever. The old hippie grind. Hippie grind, hippie grind. You need the syringes. Like, you can get them off of Amazon. Yeah, the ones off of Amazon, they got different gauges. I think I showed them to you on one's live. And they ain't that much either. Now I got a cat one now. Always something. Well, a pinner to start off. A pinner winner. Let me finish that up. That and I gotta check my chat filter. Make sure all my messages come up. I don't know why I gotta do that all the time. It It should be an automatic thing. Yes. Alright. Well, cheers to you. Glad you stopped in today. I need a spot to put the tray. Coffee table getting crowded. Yeah, give me a sec. Gotta coat the throat first. Cheers to you. Yeah, I seen you on another channel today. You're getting around just like I've been getting around. Everybody knows the strong buds, everybody knows the Mick buds. Yeah, I go around, I support whoever smokes, I support. Automatic sub up if I know you're a 420er. Then it goes from there. Yeah, I got a movie on tonight for the live. The darn YouTube got me on a copyright violation on instrumental music that has no copyrights. I cannot figure that out. It clearly said free to use, and I use it and I get copyrighted. So, yeah. So I took a day off from live. Trying to figure things out. Then I tried to go live on TikTok, but apparently I need more followers for TikTok. No tickety-tock-tock.
Somebody come your way?
No, we're fine.
Tag. That purple magic. One grew like pounds of it.
Let them both play past us.
Now I was trying to get a different flavor in from California, but there's still haven't got a delivery, so I'm back smoking my own for right now. Yeah, I know them for a while now. Sideways. Oh, let me let this cat out. Come on, why you always got to do something when I go live?
The other squad's accepted the reprice for that source. That depends on who you talk to. It was between 5 and 9 first, and then we
Yeah.
I got Dax collecting all the security tapes, so it's at least gonna give us a firm number.
Background checks so they can be hostage. All suspects until they're not.
And see, as far as him, I bet 3 years now, sub to him.
Show me how to play myself.
And look, it doesn't work this way. Okay, I don't take orders from you.
No, it was just, if you go on YouTube and you put in, what is it? What's the search? Non-copyrighted hip-hop songs. And there's a list comes up. And I just pick and choose. You know, some are like 2 hours long, some are an hour long of various music. But it was weird. I looked at it and I'm like, copyrighted? Copyrighted for what? And I looked and it was over a song, and I responded to it saying that I think you made a mistake because I was playing music that wasn't copyrighted. So how did I get copyrighted? Then the only thing I got back, well, it doesn't affect your channel. We just had it pull your live off from being a video. You can't make it a video. I'm like, ain't that some dumb shit? Yeah, but it was weird.
That's what you get about. So we can idea. And the woman 52-second camera. Go to the head of the tapes when they first went in.
So there's that really a name title to the song. Is just more or less instrumental beats. Hello, truly. Doobie doobie, doobie doo wah. How you been, girl? I do it for the likes. Yeah, we do be doing. Appointments. Man, it's hard to hear that. I bet you are tired out. What kind of appointments we talking? Like medical appointments, going to see the doctor, or appointments as in your schooling? Because either one can wear you out. Medical.
So they broke into a van and stealing money.
We believe the Prince of Boss was the target. We're trying to reach him now, okay? So I have word from the
Yeah, it sucks you have to go through that. Sideways is who I've been subbed for about 3 years. Yeah, Sideways Jamie. Now I've been subbed to Truly, which you see the Constant Collective. She covers the Ukrainian war and stuff like that. I've been subbed to her for about 4+ years now. Yeah, but here lately I've been seeing you Kong pop up in a handful of people I follow. Yeah, much respect. She's my motivational guy. And she still goes out, without a doubt.
I think this is what Rance is trying to tell us.
You don't say.
The way he spoke, paused before certain words.
Yeah, I gotta go start seeing the doctors again. My back's been fucked up here lately.
So you found out that pure random, but the fact that with regularity, which would be the starting of an
Hey, I do it once in a while too. This disappear.
eventually a pattern emerges.
Then it's also a test too. It's like I disappeared, and you know who cares when people check up on you, where you been, yada yada. Then you know you got dedicated followers, you know.
One of those inbred state schools once in a while. You don't. So it's the latter. Did you end up on the floor?
It's kind of family business.
Dad's dad? Someone back?
Yeah, with me it's come and go type thing. Like yesterday, I just didn't do no shorts, didn't do nothing because how YouTube pissed me off over that fucking copyright on an uncopyrighted song or music. Then the day before, they copyrighted me on a live that I did 2 years ago. that they were trying to say I didn't mark for not for kids, and I know I mark my stuff not for kids because that's how you get your chats going. If you mark it for kids, you don't have chat. So it's like I knew I marked it not for kids, and they picked a video from 2 years ago trying to say I didn't mark it. So I basically called their bullshit out and come on, stop holding me back, da da da. Come on, you can't even get your numbers right, you know. Then you mess with algorithms. You won't let a person be who they are. I mean, I was getting 1.5K likes and views like per short. Then you wake up the next day have zero. You know something's going on. They trying to hold me back, but I'm not a quitter. I don't quit. I got my eyes on a goal and I'm going for it.
Detective, stay away from me, can you?
Then now I'll mention to them about my chat freezing now. I done burned out. We'll roll another one in a sec.
Going back on the street. Give up his partners and cut a deal with the DA.
See, it just did it now. Chat froze.
I think I remember that he had a girlfriend at town, Gina.
Let's see, recommend a movie or TV show. I'm just flipping channels. Well, I got the movie Chaos on. It's an older movie. But you watched the trailer? Chaos. What year I said it was put out? It came out in 2008. That's what it's saying. So I was flipping through the movies myself, trying to figure out what to watch, and I'm like, I don't remember that movie. But now it's playing, I kind of remember it. Yeah, I do watch my movies. This scene, the new Tron, I mean, it was good on the graphics, but the storyline is a little off. But I still like watching it. And now I'm waiting for the Fire and Ash, the Avatar, Fire and Ash. That's probably gonna be the next one I'm gonna be watching. It's still in movie theaters right now, and I'm not going to a movie theater. Fucking price is so freaking high, like $20 entry fee, $10 for a Coke, $10 for a popcorn. I'll sit there and wait a little bit longer, and I can sit here on my couch, smoke my weed, and watch it. Yeah, I stopped going to movie theaters. It's just way too expensive for what you get, you know? If it was worth it, yeah, I'll go, but not if you sit there and you figure it probably average about $50 per person to go to a movie theater just to have a seat, popcorn, drinks, maybe a snack, you know? Yeah, but I just let you two know that my chat freezes once in a while. And I gotta keep sliding it up and down. So I'm waiting on the result on that. Figuring out why it's glitching. YouTube won't let me grow. Yeah, I missed the $1 movie theaters. That's when it was worth it. $1 to get in, no more than $2 for popcorn and a drink, you know. But now it's way too much to watch a movie. And it's almost getting to a point it's cheaper just to buy the movie than go to the theater and watch it, you know. Yeah, I know what you mean. That dollar movie. That's all. I mean, I don't know how they come up with some of their prices. I'm gonna start doing that. $1 a live, $25 for weekends, and $50 for Sunday. Why not? Y'all can do it. I'm just playing. I would never do that. I wish YouTube did pay like that, though. Good Lord, I'll be live 24/7. Yeah, crazy, crazy. Crazy. You figure just that will be $40, and you pay $10 to get in. There's $50. Gone. You have to work all week just to take your girl out to the movie theater. Then you can't pay rent. Then you can't pay electric because you watched one movie. It's way too much. Heck, you probably see more action if you put that money in the gas tank and just drive around the city. Sit back and watch other people.
He's unconscious but stable with a nice knot on his forehead. 3 officers are watching the rear.
Yeah, but if you get the chance, go over and check Chewy's channel out. I mean, she has live cams out of Ukraine and Russia watching the war, but the chat is open. We talk about anything and everything, just like this one. Whatever pops up, we chat about.
Gina Lopez, 28, on time for possession, has 2 kids. Am I interrupted? Gina claims she doesn't know anything about bank robbery.
Yeah.
Of course she doesn't. Vincent. Yeah. Let's put Miss Lopez in interrogation one on the ACL phone. And no one in Nichols can
What's that saying? And thank you for those likes. I'm seeing them grow here.
Right after I got into the academy. It was an honor. Thanks, Vince.
You can come and chat. It's an open chat. And right now we're talking about the prices and the movie houses and certain movies pop up. I'm about to take some blinks. Let me get something has some kind of juice in it. Let's see. How good are you? Who?
I got it back myself. Right.
There's Johnny Boy. That one's out.
get back to work now, please.
Yeah, I've talked for it.
Much appreciated, John. That's where John's from. He's from Chewy's channel. It used to be SWL's. I think I first met him.
His cut. That's not.
Well, words in my mouth, but she was feeling so bad.
Got a little bit left in it.
Every bank has their own money bags, and these are not American gold.
You know, I can taste it. It's been getting low.
Sounds familiar.
4 months ago, $500 million was stolen in an armed robbery. She grabbed job.
But they caught the guy, and they recovered about 400,000.
So how hot it got there, John? You're going in that summertime. Let's see, it's 22 degrees Fahrenheit here. That'll put it in like -2 Celsius. Yeah, 3 years. I was just mentioning, I've been on Chewy's about four plus years. I have to really check on the time on that.
This money's not from our bank.
Oh, no. No, this money's from the book.
Yeah, I think us over here, we need that sun. Oh, Johnny boy, he got the sun. He's complaining that it's hot. You know, I'm like, yeah, we need it. I give you a little bit of this ice cold. You can give us some hot. Give us the sun. We'll give you the moon.
I think it was Keller.
Oh, see what this blinky does. Well, that one's a little bit better than that one.
Yes, it was.
Next heat wave for the next 4 days. Yeah, it's been cold around here. Wait a minute, I think I can hit a button. Tell you Pacific on Celsius. Not that one.
It could even come loaded
Not
with
that
more
one.
depending on your area. You can use your card to pay for
Not
groceries
that
at
one.
stores like Walmart, Kroger, and
Not
Albertsons.
that one. Come
You can
on.
use it to shop at Target, Walmart,
Okay, it's
or even
minus
Giant
6
Food.
Celsius.
But
That
if
was
you
all.
call today and claim it. If you don't apply on time, you may have to wait
Which
another
is
12 months
22
before
degrees
claiming your
Fahrenheit.
card benefit.
If you're over 65 and on Medicare, Part A and B
I don't know how to put a little sticker on the Celsius button so I can know.
free today and see how much you can claim.
Let me get this round 2 wrapped up. Round 2 for the boys in Australia. I can't sing worth shit.
Stop for a moment and imagine walking into the store with your new food card and not having to stress about the cost of the things you really want to buy. The truth is, you could
In the
receive a
mountains.
card worth $600
See, that's another opposite. I'm on the shoreline, on the water, on the ocean. So most of our temperatures is based on how cold that water is.
This food card can be used to buy groceries and other approved items at all of your favorite stores. It doesn't interfere with any of your
But
existing
we're
benefits.
finally getting in the average of in the 20s around here. So soon there'll be snow. There's a lot of places north got snow and a lot of places east got snow, but not here yet. It's always been wet and foggy so far. I'm gonna double check my chat. I might have froze. First I'm getting my fingers sticky. Get that finger sticky. Yeah, let me check. Nope, didn't freeze this time. Beef that. We'll make this one a little thicker. Yeah, I need to get more dads. Rolling, 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 yeah, rolling, rolling, rolling. Not bad for a white guy. little out the end, pinch the end.
Kind of like not having you around, Connor.
And we fire it up. Fire, fire, fire.
That fuck is so gone. Sees with his source of contact.
Yeah, you can tell how long I've been rolling.
Cash. Millions. Sitting here for the taking.
You have to have some major firepower, not to mention extra.
And that one's just a little chunky for me. Usually I do better than that.
Just fall right in.
Yeah, much appreciation of those likes. Every bit helps.
Like I said, no one takes
See if this will work.
We showed you a more what?
Yes and no.
Memory, Harry?
Huh.
2 weeks ago. That's his signature. That means he signed for it.
Oily. Combo. Having a mixed smoke. It's like a mixed drink. The purple magic and the what's left of the lifesaver. Makes it taste like I'm sucking on a grape lifesaver.
He doesn't need to know who's the best at me. What motive? Do we have one?
Yeah, it's always like, you can tell I wrote a lot. I got it down. Then you usually can tell I smoke a lot. Because I get that two-tone. I got two tones on my fingers. I got two tones in my head.
Come on, the facts speak for themselves.
Got two tones
Why and how?
in my lungs.
Why didn't it happen?
Just having fun.
Jacob.
Ah, couldn't hold it in no longer. Wow.
Wife came home approximately 45 minutes ago about here. The neighbors heard anything. There was no forced entry and one side of no clean thing.
You're good. What's up?
Nothing.
Pictures, schematics, at least a dozen
You
different
want
items on the side.
Yeah.
You've reached the Callow residence. No one can get to the phone right now. Please leave a message.
It was behind. Caught up now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Yeah, I don't expect nobody to catch up or try to compete. Cause this is 24/7 for me.
Vengeance will be mine, detective.
Come get me, you piece of shit.
Gotta get prepared. Let me figure, I got this one, I got another one in the freezer.
We told Callow was the plan. What the plan really was must have been two different things. Obviously, this wasn't part of the plan. Callow.
Ah, yeah. Na. Start get that tingle. And get that little heavy eye.
Power.
Another trick. Why?
Are we fine with some you said? Yo, yeah. You good?
So I just got off the phone with Agent Doyle and
Yeah. I always say I don't force it on people.
went through all his
You know?
They didn't touch the cash or the safe deposit boxes.
Yeah, because I'm known to keep going. One after another, after another, after another, after another. Day in, day out. A lot of people can't figure out how I can smoke for 8-9 hours straight and still get no sleep. I'll be smoking all night too. And I actually got a gas mask for when I go to sleep. That's like it works like a volcano, so I can sit there and sleep and smoke at the same time.
You were fine.
Detective,
Say that again.
we go back to where this all started. Go back to the bank.
What do you want? Got a cat going berserk now. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Confirming 5 bad guys, but it's just a volcano.
Come here.
What they did.
Don't look at me weird. Come here.
I've been to these cases 3 times. Nothing shut up, thanks.
Come here. You're right there. You can come a little closer. No? You must found that catnip. See, my chat froze again. Let me check up.
Wait, hold on a second. You see that?
Back to the future.
What? Look closely at the camera angles. They're all fixed, right? They don't rotate or pan. Okay, play it. Now camera A dominates our attention because of the explosion.
What do you mean? What do I mean? No, I just had a cat. I don't know. They get in playful moods, and it just did like 3 donuts on my floor and climbed halfway up the wall.
What's in that corner they don't want to see.
And then hopped down, sat like right off can, and stared at me. They get in these playful moods, you know, and it's funny to watch them.
Full of protein, less ingredients, less sugar.
Suck them down quick, too.
So were you at all concerned that there's
He's already getting small.
Never leave that house.
Watch your eyes.
Yeah. Well, it's not like a gas mask where you light the weed and the weed ambers. The reason I say it works like a volcano is like there's some volcanoes that warms the weed just enough to extract the oil and it doesn't burn the weed. It's called a doo-doo box. You know, and there's 2 attachments. One is a straight hose. Then in the second attachment, there's a mask you can put on, and it has the hose hooked to the box. And what it does, it more or less vaporizes all the moisture and all the oils out of the bud without burning the bud. So it's like it doesn't like smoke bad up. It's almost like a soft vaporizer that you put actual flour instead of oil in. It can make oil, huh? You sit there and run the hose through something like ice or something, then oil will form around in the hose. Well, there goes number 2.
paraphrasing, but this elephant comes up and tells Buddha he doesn't like seeing him discouraged.
You can't talk to an elephant.
He's the Buddha. He's attained the 6th level of consciousness. He's capable of communicating with plants, trees,
Oh yeah.
rocks.
Well, all of them work though, you know. But some, like I had this one gas mask I didn't like. It worked, but I'm used to the single chamber out. This one had 2 chambers out, but it wrapped around this way and it had a single bowl. Alright, and I didn't like it because you put your flour in. It was the one where you burnt flour in, and you breathe in and out, in and out. But when the bud pulled through, you used to shoot up into the mask, and I'd be sitting there, and the amber would go, ah, and I'm sitting there saying, ouch. But I like the tube ones.
You guys are all pretty tight.
Yeah, because most of the tube ones got a bigger chamber, and then with that bigger chamber, when it pulls through, it doesn't come all the way up. And plus, you can actually put water in the tube ones. The one that had the two tubes, there was no way to put water in. It was just two tubes that came out with thing, and it blew out as like a flat. And that's one I didn't like, but it did work. Yeah, a lot of it is people just trying to make a dollar. They see something somebody's using. Oh, I can make something like that. Here you go. Yeah, you still get high, but no, a professional bong or a well-built bong pipe, anything. It ain't supposed to choke you.
This was your case. New York. You made the bus by mistake.
In the middle of the Pearl Street format. Fucking lawyer put us on trial, sent to a crooked abusive.
Ha.
Wasn't true.
The guy was guilty.
Looking at the this thing is half full.
System breaks down, you have to compensate the innocents.
That gives you the right to break the rules.
Bam. Not wait.
And about a quarter charge. Well, not necessarily a sweatshop, to tell you the truth. Sorry, it's chat froze again, so I might be a little behind in chat. It's more somebody making a dollar more than it is a sweatshop. Yeah. Yep. That's why a lot of times when I go get a new piece, a new bong, pipe, whatever, I like it being glass because most people who blow pipes, the glass blowers, know how to make a pipe. So you more likely you get a good bong or a good pipe or a good bat if it's glass blown. You see, I'm sure there is, but most of the ones you've seen out there is just somebody taking a dollar item, put it together, and charging $40 for it. It's one of them things. So you get a lot of slap jobs, so to speak. So it's just like a sweatshop. Crank them out for that dollar. Yeah, as long as it sells, that's what on their mind. Yeah, a nice bong will be two things: well built and not that expensive. A lot of people think, oh, I bought this bong for $400 because it's the best bong. And no, your ass just got hustled. A good top quality bong should be $100. Then still, if you get a 51, a 21, $20 one, there still should be a good build. good vibe. You look for certain things like the knobs to hold the ice cube, just in case you want to throw ice in bong. Things like that. The thickness of the glass is important. You know, the hole where you put the flower, the little intake hole. You gotta check those things out. Because I have gotten a short little glass pipe before, and it was thin, and I used it 3, maybe 4 times. This one, I didn't know I didn't use it much, but I went to pack it, and I hit it, and the thing just cracked because of the heat, because they used the wrong glass. You got to have that heat resistance. That's why I always say check your thickness. Yeah, I would pay $150 if it was like a designer one. But, you know, I seen ones, I've been to his shops, looked up and seen $1,000 bong, and I'm thinking, who in the fuck would pay that much, you know, for a bong? You can't get no better than the best, so why is that much? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 6-foot glass for $100, that's good. So you know that's from a smoker. They understand. You know. I'd rather invest $1,000 in weed than $1,000 just into the bong to have no weed. Originally 200. Well, it is 6 foot. See, the tallest one I have is 4-foot bong. I got out of Florida. But I think I paid $40 for it. But it was one of them things that came with beer in it, and it was enhanced beer, hemp beer, weed beer. It had the THC, but it was a beer. All right, but when you was done it, there was a little aluminum foil punch hole. You punched the hole out, and then you put the valve in, and you had your 4-foot bong. But it comes with a weed beer in it. Yeah, but I got pieces from all kinds of states. I like Pennsylvania the best as far as buying bongs. You can go almost any gas station to find a nice little glass piece for like $20.
This IV drip administers a small dosage of inhibitor, so it makes you feel nice and relaxed, calm, no pain. But if I were to inject this whole thing,
Messages in. Got someone off of TikTok wants to be my friend.
this equipment malfunctions all the time, dude. Overdoses are quite common.
I'm gonna take me a cig break. Yeah. You prefer blinkers? They got the. Alright. You can do small bongs, yeah. I mostly do the smaller ones myself. You figure the bong should be no more than one big hit. You know, like the 6 foot, I can see you trying to clear that out. You probably have to blow your air out and pull the rest of the air out. But with them, oh, you can't do small bongs. I got you. Well, I do small to mid-size. Not really the micro littles. I do got a handheld ones, little bubblers, I think they call it. But I think I showed you a couple. Ones I like are usually about a foot, maybe a foot and a half tall, give or take, or have a nice wide. So I do one good full hit, and I can clear it out. And the smaller ones, I like calling them like pinch hitters. I just put a pinch in, try to burn it and pull it through with one hit, and suck it up.
David Richards testified golf. Xander Herring.
Yeah, I do. I just had the small ones too, really, because you know sometimes it's like one of my quick hit. Your dabbers are tiny. Yeah, so you get what I'm talking about. It's all in volume. A dabber shouldn't be big because if you'll be wasting a lot of dab if you have a 6-foot dabber. Yeah, 1 to 3 inches dabbers. They're yeah.
Decision affects them.
Yeah, it's art. Definitely art. Then I do that same with my pipes. It's like, yeah, I got a lot of pipes, but I still like going to get new ones and stuff like that. You know, just I have a different collection, different things. And then I do something different that a lot of people don't do. Is I don't clean my stuff right away. I like getting that build up nice and thick, then going there scraping that out and re-smoking it. It's called reds. If you keep your bongs and your pipes clean, you will never have the reds build up. Well, I call them reds. It's resin, whatever you want to call it like that, but I call it reds or EDS because the cleaner that is, it has a red tinge to it. Pulsar. So a lot of my pipes I show, it does have build up. I let it build up. And there's a lot of names people call it re-smoke, re-roll. I got my 1.5 ring coast as much as my your beakers. Yeah, reclaim. People call it reclaim. Well, a lot of time I call my dad's reclaim, and I call my flowers reds, which is just really slang for resins, but it's reds. You get reclaim for the dabs, but it's all reclaim. Yeah, and if you ever smoke that reclaim, you know what I'm talking about. There's times your head would get spinning hard or in a whole nother level, reburning. 1/2 inch size, if yeah, I have some small ones, but they're the real small ones I got are like hideaways. You know, like I got one that looks like the cigarette lighter in a car, and you can put it in the car as a cigarette lighter. But you pull it out, it's a bullet, but you know it's the type of pipe it is. You unscrew the piece, put weed in, and you screw it up, and you put it in your cigarette lighter, and it looks like a car cigarette lighter. You pull it out and you just lighted it up, you know, like you would do a bat or a sneaker tote. Then I have a little one about 1 inch is pretty cool, but it's magnetic. It's 2 pieces that stick together like a magnet, and you separate it, you flip it, and it connects together, and it's a pipe. Yeah, I call them hideaways. Oh, you talk? Yeah, well, full glass. Okay, the smallest full glass. I'm trying to think what I have smaller. I think the smallest full glass I had out the other day, that blue little bubbler, which is, let's see, my hands here, it's probably like that, about the size of my hand in total. You know, it can't tell distance. You know, that's probably the smallest glass one I have. It's real built. The micro art. There I go. Let's light the cigarette up. Come on, why ain't my lighter working? We was talking about that the other day. Always trying to use my blinky to light the cigarette. And there's times I hold the blinker, then try to light it with a cigarette. Like how he does that. Oops. I like how you do that. I thought you fell asleep. Surprised you're still here. Hello again. Yeah, I have an idea what you're talking about. I got you. I got you, Julie. Writing that essay is pretty what some glass blower can do, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Some of the glass blowing are crazy looking. And
It says you're pulling the seat.
hold on, I gotta mute it because of the music. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Sorry, wrong. There you go. Yeah, I had a music. Wifey walked out with music playing. I had to pause it for a second, so I didn't get no copyrights. And then when I go to unmute it, my screen lock is right next to it, so I accidentally hit that twice. Yeah, it's up and going. I had to mute it for a second because of music. I just had a red flag. I think I told you a little bit about it in your Discord. I got a red flag, a copyright violation on music that doesn't have copyrights. And it was actually provided by YouTube as music we can use for streamers. And I still got a copyright over it. So it was just another complaint I had to complain about the YouTube. Yeah, it's some shit. And did I tell you about they was getting after me about a video I made 2 to 3 years ago? I made a video just got a warning that it was supposed to be for kids. And at first, like, oh, did I forget to hit the button? And I looked at the video, and it's from 3 years ago. And apparently, I'm talking to the chat in the video. So I had to mark it 18 plus. If not, the chat doesn't work. You got, yeah, the fucking boob tube. I'll back that up 100%. Boob tube is being a glitch.
You cannot judge someone because they have cover. Two types of people out there. Remember that. Yes, some people end up back in the same boat. Change their life and clean it up.
Set up a host of fat accounts, right? Money sits temporarily until it transfers to another account.
And so I have an idea what's going on. Alright. Because we always been monetized, every channel owner, by AI. And now they put a big statement that they're removing AI from YouTube. And everybody thought about removing AI from a YouTuber. It's not. It's because when AI started, about 1/3 of their employers to actually get work for YouTube, moderating channels and stuff like that, were getting fired and AI was taking over. Now they are getting rid of AI in that department, and now they're bringing in these people to review channels and lives and stuff like that to make sure they abide by bylaws. And now there's mistakes being made left and right. I mean, I think there was 3 in a row. They called me out on something that was so freaking dumb. Like, why? Hello, like getting copyrighted on non-copyrighted music that you even provided. Then bring videos up from 2 years ago. What, you didn't look at the date? You couldn't tell that I was chatting? Man, I think then now I gotta put a complaint about my darn chat freezing. I gotta scroll up. Yeah, freak boob tube. But I'm loyal. I'm still here. I'm still tubing. Saying hello to the world. I see you there. I do it for the likes.
Sorry. It doesn't add up. What doesn't add up, Detective? Why would you say houses?
Probably. Probably.
Right, sir.
And they look at my channel.
Really? He said he didn't kill anyone.
How long have you been doing this for? Me as a YouTuber? In full 6 years, but I had to restart. So this channel here is about 3 years. I had to restart one time because I had a hacker. And somebody else was trying to be me. So I had to redo everything and I started over. So I'm about 3 years in right now on this channel. To fill you in, this is an open chat. We talk about anything, everything, don't matter what it is. We just sit here and chat away. Open chat, 420 friendly. Cheers. Oh, you don't catch me, I don't got nothing rolled up. I'll pull a vape. Cheers.
That already. Just couldn't wait till tomorrow.
Na 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 na. Ah, and that's when you know it hits you good. Yeah. And I'll tell you one thing, with this second run, with these 3 years, my number's been way slower than the first time. Every time I turn around, they're fucking with my algorithm. Yeah, I had a J. I had a J. I'll twist another. We'll go for round 3 here in a sec. So look for the likes. And I love it when you get heavy in the eyes. Now I gotta catch up on chat. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that's another reason why I like my stuff, my flour frozen. Because I can sit here and grind it without a grinder. It breaks up easy.
How the hell does Curtis know Connor's better than I?
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, not every follower is a supporter.
Who would know Connor's better? Who would you protect? And who would you rise up for?
It's easy for the screen to steal our time. Let the screen define more.
I don't want you pregnant.
Less sugar. Less sets you free.
Let me catch up on chat. Yeah, I don't get really obsessed by the numbers. You know, this is a hobby to me. I do this for fun. But I do expect the numbers to be right. You know? If they provide me like with a head count in this room, like right now, and it shows me a number, it should be exactly how many that is in watching or in the chat. Because there's a lot of times I've seen it go down to like 0, and I can look at chat and see 4 people chatting. So if nobody's in here watching my live, how are they chatting on my chat? The numbers are always wrong. Then even like with the short views, I appreciate the 1.5K view, but you can't tell me it goes from 1.5 to 0 the next day. What happened? You know, you can tell me over 1,000 people that said, I'm not watching today. I doubt that. You know, I don't get upset when there's only a couple in the chat because I know in my head that number isn't right. Missed a little piece of darn stick that poked through. So I can put a patch on that. That's the good things about these papers. Oh, where'd the hole go?
Keep the change. No, thanks.
Put a band-aid on it.
Senor, this is the police. Put your hands in the air and get down the ground slowly. Oh, go ahead now, shoot. Okay, just be cool, okay? Get down on the pavement now.
There I go again. That's twice on this live.
Okay? Get down on the pavement now. I'm cooperating, okay? Now give up. Be cool, okay? All right, you
Cheers.
I didn't ask you to put your hands up. Put your hands right to see a final warning. I said, I give up, all right? Final warning.
Oh, it does get old. There's YouTubers that do it too. Have something dumb going on and they get millions of views. I'll tell you one in a second as soon as I catch up with this chat that froze on me again.
You want to bring me in?
Huh.
That you don't want to do. Isn't that interesting? That's exactly what I said to him.
Yeah, yep. Every platform has it. Yeah, everyone's different. But the thing with YouTube lets you be you. I can sit here and smoke weed on YouTube and drink a drink if I feel like it. We can talk about anything and everything. There's no regulations on that part. You can't do that on TikTok. TikTok, you pick up a cigarette, you're off for a week. You you come in with no shirt and you're off for a week. You know, that's the TikTok world. But it is what it is. I prefer just being a YouTuber, but I'm also now using TikTok for a secondary platform. Get my name out there to help my YouTube channel grow. Doing what I can to survive, you know what I mean? But speaking of, you was talking earlier about the crazy things people do. Alright? I was about 3 days ago, I was flipping through just looking for new people doing lives. Came across this one dude, and he's just sitting there, sound asleep. Heavy set dude, no shirt on, just snoring. And I text, yo, you gotta wake up. You got to, like, talk to your chat. You know what's going on. I mean, then just kept flipping through, not really thinking of it. Today I was flipping through. And sure enough, I flip it up, and there he is again, sound asleep. Just sleeping on cam and staying live. And I'm like, what the hell? And so I clicked on his name. The dude got 10,000 followers, where there's all these people click on just to watch him sleep. What the fuck? Yeah, but every platform has its regulations and guidelines are different. But with TikTok, you can play around with music a little bit better. That's another reason why I'm starting on TikTok a little bit. I just got to get my followers up a little bit on that. It actually said I can go live today. I went live, and what it was a test live for TikTok. you know, to see if you know how to be live. I'm like, what the fuck? Why a test? Then I looked and tried to go to the actual live, and it said I needed more followers. That's what I found out. You need it's just like YouTube. You need 50 followers before you can go live. Hmm. Yeah, I agree on that. That's one of the reasons who I sub to and who I don't. If I put my salute in only, you should be able to see it. Alright? If you don't react to my salute, I might say the actual hello. But if you don't see me in chat and respond to me, next, next. I try to respond to anybody that pops up, even my trolls. I sit there and talk to them. And even though they might say they're not trolls, but they might come on and say they'll lick my Bongholio all day. What the hell? Okay, I'm not a rainbow. That's your thing, but welcome to my channel. You know? Yeah. Now, yeah, true. You got to read them all. Read what you can, because it hasn't happened recently, but there is times like out of the blue. This is like another thing that I don't understand about YouTube. I have my followers, but there will be one night where every single follower will be on you plus. So my chat will go from like now, me, you, maybe a couple other talking, into 700 people trying to talk. You know, and it's like, I can't slow down, slow down. And usually when it gets to that point, I let it flow. I read what I can and respond to what I can, but don't expect me to catch your name. You know? Now, it hasn't happened for about, I say about 5 months now, 4 months now, where I had a bombardment. You know, it was during one of them rocket launches. And just all of a sudden, bomb, shit was busy. And it was just chatters wanting to chat to other chatters to really begin with. Is he live again? And that's one that hasn't stopped to one of my chats. You have, Sko has, a couple others that I mod have, but I don't think Jamie's been on my live yet. But anyway, if he's live again, just tell him I said what's up. Same with any of the other ones. I don't want to say too many names because I follow a lot of channels, a lot of people. So when I'm modding or I'm out chatting, you know. But yeah, with him, I think it was like it's been about 3 years. We sit there and talk bikes and drifting and getting high, of course.
Do you really think I'm gonna charge you?
Yeah, if you go on my channel and you see most of my prescriptions are stoners. And a lot of them have their own channels. You go, of course, I'm prescribed to them, subscribed to them.
Smell it?
What is that?
Well, when evidence is taken in, any physical contact can affect our ability with prints, so now to market we just spread.
He's a rare joiner. He's been getting in those dabs here lately. Him and Smokey Rides. They've been liking those dabs up. When I first met Smokey, he never dabbed. He was Jay's and he did flowers and just started oils and stuff like that, and now he's dabbing. And now he's starting to drink. Gotta let the cat out. Be right back.
Charges up to 178 miles in just 15 minutes. How it should be. The Hyundai Ioniq 5. Get 0% APR or 11,000
Yeah.
retail bonus cash on an Ioniq 5 or lease for $199 a month. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
Yeah, shoot. And dabs are good. Dabs are good. I'm not doubting it. I'll be dabbing myself when I'm done out. Bought it 12 ounces and went through it like nothing mad. I can show you the empty containers. I still got some hash left. But I've been dipping with the hash. Yeah, I actually found out a lot of people don't know you can dip a hash. You know, we just put hash in your lip like you're dipping tobacco.
Edward Lorenz invented the chaos theory in the 1960s. It's the study of phenomena that appear random, but in fact have an element of regularity which can be described mathematically. Try that again. Well, pretty much, initial state events seem unrelated and random, but eventually a pattern emerges, and in the end all the pieces fit together.
You tried all of them? Nothing for Connors or the rest.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, maybe the start off right.
I like to, wait a minute, let me reread that. I like to have multimedia ways with smoke during live. I think it's just my age, gives me some, yeah. I got you. Check out Smoking Scan. Yeah. Now his chat rolls, but he covers in California. Actually, he covers like news and things like all over the United States, but he's mostly covers like California, and it's the high speed chases and all that, and it's live action. But he sits back, smokes, and he tries to talk to whoever he can in chat, but his chat rolls. And it's called Smoking Scan. You sit there and smoke up, get a good buzz on, then you watch cops chase each other, or do their patrols, or he's like friends with different people. He used to be a cop, but now he does Smoking Scan. He became a stoner, and he watches cop videos and stuff, live action stuff. Yeah. That should tell you how cold it is. The cat went outside do his business, so 2 seconds wanting to come back in. I'm done. Fuck that. Yeah, smoke. I like watching Smoking Scan.
They were trying to figure out who the inside source was. It was you.
Then if you get in the gaming, the 420 Stunner, STUNNA, Stunner. He does the online gaming, and he lays back, gets toked up, and his language is more like the fuckity fuck type talk, but it's funny. Then I swear he plays with different other people, and I swear this other person sounds just like Cheech and Chong Cheech. Yeah, I got I mod a lot of channels. I got another one wanting in. Be right back. That's my daily exercise. Get up, open the door for a cat. Get up, open the door for a cat.
Curtis, Harrington, Gold, Lee. All fucking nuts.
Now, back to the session.
Said they were all hoods. What about Callow?
That's also a Chewy channel. That's that OC you see pop up. I like going to her channel, and you watch her. She has a camera set up with different things out of Ukraine and Russia, and we lay back, we chat, we smoke up and everything in the chat. Just watching the war across seas. And sometimes you see action, sometimes you don't, you know. But you get to talk to people around the world. Smoke hash with the best. The hashish.
Why not kill me? You have plenty of opportunities.
Not killing Shane. It's about standing up for what matters. Besides, you gotta grow.
You're not gonna get away.
I don't believe that. Not even
He's actually Virginia too, but he's
Oh yeah, what's that?
west of me, way west of me.
All your years of service for nothing. You're a hypocrite.
Yeah, he's another Virginia boy.
gladly died in the line of duty, but they took that away.
And his handle is 420 Stunner.
The system broke down.
Like I think yesterday I think he was on playing Red Redemption.
Connors. Connors.
You got what? Malzik. Oh, music. Well, some days he does. I'm sitting there stuttering like a broken record today. He does podcasts some days, but but he mostly games. He takes one day of the week and does a podcast. Huh. I got you. I get it now. Music. Yeah. I do things like that too. Like my what's up usually is suds up. And be that little bit different. You got to be a little bit unique so people see it. I understand exactly where you're at. No, he don't got dreads. I don't know if I can put his link up on mine without messing up my live. I can try. Oh, wait a minute, I have a way. Hold on. Let me get my laptop out and see if I can get it working. Let's see this work this way. And you're dead as fuck. Nope, can't do it that way. Yeah, my laptop's dead. I gotta charge it. Yeah. Yeah, it's how you read it. Now, if he double Z that, I would have caught that right away. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's your style, but you're not the only one, though. Remember that. Because what's up became what's up, and I turned it into says up. Yeah. Yeah, but it's a good way of being unique, I should say. It's like putting a little bit of sprinkle on ice cream, you know? I wonder where the darn cord is on this laptop, though. Which one? That one goes to that. That one goes to that. That one goes to that. Yeah, I know I have to charge that up before I can post other people's links on it. You can probably just go to my actual channel and everything's on there. It'll be 420 Stunner. Yep. Oh, the one movie's over. I think, and it just started me up a new movie. I think. Catsy. What? Kandahar. Came out in 2003. I never heard of that one either. Yeah. Yeah. It could have. And then I like doing things like the bitch. You say a BITH is B exclamation point TCH. You know, so it looks like an upside down I. Or the fuck is FUK. You know, we cut the C out. Yeah, I was trying to say TikTok to this one dude. It was funny. I said, what, you're live on Talk. And I spelled it TOK. Talk. And he reads it, oh, you take a toke? I'm like, no. I said, you live on Talk. You know, then he read it wrong again. Like, what? You don't know what TOK is? It's in its name. TICTOK. You know? And he kept reading talk as toke. Take a toke. And I'm like, no, that isn't what I said. Yeah. Well, I seen that before too. A and O. Yeah, a lot of times it's any vowel.
Take some pictures.
Well, a lot of people do it just the O's too. O's switch it with X because it also means kisses and hugs when you swap an O with an X. Yeah, O is common. Is that O and X? Loves and kisses.
Christina, paperwork. We're just working on the telephone line. Internet nu este va te vexar baraie și hare con.
I hope this movie turns to English. I understand some of it. He doesn't talk much. He calls quad voice force. By what government? I hate sitting there and doing that.
Okay. Just my fault.
Yeah.
See?
And there for a while, I text Justin Pig Latin, and that really confuses people. And that's just taking the first letter of the word, putting it at the end, and adding a. And it's an old-fashioned like code they used to use in like World War II. It's called Pig Latin. Then you start texting in Pig Latin, and they're like, "Huh? What? What? That's one of the oldest codes in the world. Is Pig Latin." And to this day, a lot of people can't figure it out. Photos, discard. Can you pin your discard up? No, I mean, your discard's the same, right? The Kong X2 or 2X. Look at me trying to be dyslexic. Kong 2X. Is that your discard too? I gotta make sure. I might have you in discard already. Yeah, your discard. Discord. Your DC. Wrong person.
10 hours until it hits the centrifuges, 12 until melting.
And this is released update forecast. Tensions continue after Iran's decision to abandon nuclear negotiations with Western powers. Still no boots on the ground.
Reread that. Okay.
2, 1. Still no boots on the ground as promised by the US and its allies after there was
Yeah, Big Latin's annoying too here. Okay, I miss you coming in. Sorry, Chewy. Like I said, some of my chat freezes. When you're done on... Oh, okay. Sorry, that was Chewy saying going on her discard. My bad. I thought Kong said that. You just popped in. I'll check it out. Oop, I'm getting low on power. I'm gonna have to plug you guys up. Hold on, get the cord out. Plug it in, plug it in.
Yes, I promise. Just the companies the CIA is using for cover, right?
Alright. Yeah. Chores are never done, right, Troy? Always gotta cook, always gotta clean. Let me unlock this off the tripod. You guys get to look at my ceiling for a second. I got down to 3%. Now put you back. This is where things get funky with a cord in the way. Had to make my homemade clamp on my tripod. Okay. Hey, I think I fixed it.
I don't have anything else on my resume, do I?
And my phone's acting like a butt. It said I had 3%.
Really that interested in sit behind the desk all day.
Well, I'm having phone issues. I need to charge up. Glad to see y'all stop in. Peace. I gotta give it some time to charge up. Let's see. Yeah, my phone's dying.